Sideshow's got waitlist pre-orders and in-stock Deforeals at the link in the description.
Kaiju, Dragon Ball, Pokemon, and more. It's Steven's Toy Reviews.
Hello there, collectors. Steven here, and welcome to another X Plus Deforeal review, and this will cap off the trio from the 1974 Mechagodzilla movie with the 1974 version of Mechagodzilla. So unless they do Anguirus or a fake Mechagodzilla, which, Bandai did already for their Kaiju Bengaichi line, I think this will be it for the 1974 movie, which, hey, that's a good send-off if you take a look at everything that we've had so far, which I've already reviewed, the Godzilla and King Caesar that we've had released so far. Anyway, Mechagodzilla here, like I said, is going to be the star of the show for his debut movie, and I do have to say this is probably going to be the best of the three. Why? Let's take a look to see whether or not the general release is worth adding into your collection, because there is a Rick, which we'll talk about later. If anything, I feel vindicated with this release and my previous Monster Arts Mechagodzilla review. Why just take a look at the details on this figure here? Now, admittedly, with the Deforeal line, they sort of take their own liberties with the design, obviously, because they're taking, a 50 meter, 100 meter monster, and they're squishing it down to a 15 centimeter or so chibi kaiju made out of vinyl to put on your shelf. But if you take a look at Mechagodzilla here, not only do we have a lot of nice texturing, which I'm not gonna lie, I can't tell if it's real thick paint or that's just the intention for the overall design of the suit. So not only do we have a lot of nice texturing on the actual figure in and of itself, but if you look close, they used amazing shading techniques with blue paint to really bring out the details, and they were able to get sort of that crinkly accordion effect on some parts of the body without using those ridiculous rings. So with that being said, circling back to this figure, yeah, they have some nice detailing on the figure. I'm just going to repeat what I said, which admittedly could be because of real thick paint, but I'm thinking that's just because of the overall Showa design. And there's some amazing paint details here with some nice airbrushing, I'm going to say, which technically falls under the line of dry brushing, with some blue paint to really enhance the look of this figure. Generally speaking, if you're a fan of this particular design of Mechagodzilla, you're not going to go wrong here. I don't like to say that there's such thing as a perfect figure because, unfortunately, due to quality control, if you buy something, something may go wrong, which that's just the name of the game. But I do have to say that Mechagodzilla does look very, very nice, and that is specifically what they were going for. Again, we have the sculpted details for the eyes, for the teeth. We can look inside his nostrils, which have good sculpt. Very good. The dorsal plates are nice and shiny. We have his little pingors, which come to a nice little tip. The knee rockets look good. His little tootsies are just fine. The dorsal plates have adequate detail to make everybody happy. Yeah, I mean, I could keep going on just inflating this video for runtime, but I've said all that I have to say. Good brushing on this figure to bring out the details with blues and some other different colors to accentuate the Mechagodzilla. And then, yeah, good sculpt. So, yeah, overall, Mechagodzilla looks nice. Now, like I made mention before, we're taking a look at the general release. There is a Rick release, which had a one-order window for like a month. Eyes light up. That's it. I don't like light-ups, really, so, yeah, I'm not going to be getting that. So, all right, so that's about it here. Doesn't move, doesn't really come with any accessories, so let's go right on over to a size comparison. So this way you can see how big Mechagodzilla is with some of the other figures you just might have on your shelf. Maybe I threw in a couple of references here. Well, let's see what next year brings. Anyway, as you can see, he's pretty much going to be as big as your average Deforeal. So buy now, skip, or wait for a deal. I gotta say that, this one is pretty dang good. I don't really have anything to complain about. I think this is a winner in my book and a great way to end 2020 in regards to the Deforeal figures. I mean, I can't complain about anything. The eyes look good. His little earmuffs look good. The paint looks good. Yeah, couple of areas maybe could have been tightened up with the paint in regards to the actual application. Maybe a little too thick in some areas, but still, he looks very, very good. And with an MSRP of about $70 or so, hey, you can't go wrong. Now, like I did make mention before, there is a light up version which goes for significantly more. However, I'm going to get out of the light up game. Now, if you're thinking about maybe holding off on this one because there is a 1975 version coming around the corner, yeah, that might be a good idea too. Which that one's got a light up feature, I've been told. Oh. Damn. Well, collectors, that brings us to the end of the video today, and I just wanted to take a second to thank you so much for watching. Now, you've heard a lot from me. I'd like to hear a little bit from you. Drop in the comments down below whether or not you liked it, you hated it, or maybe you were somewhere in between. I also want to take an extra second here for a nice, humongous thank you to all the patrons for SDR over the last month who have really helped the channel grow into what it can be today. So to all of you, 2 big thumbs up. Thank you very much. And now the end card should be popping up, which will give you a few clickable links, like maybe to subscribe or head on over to my Patreon, or some short URLs like to my social media or to my Teespring store. There's also a video I hand selected for you, so if you want to watch another STR video, I hand selected some good content for you to watch, so definitely check out that video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch ya in the next video.